I was doing a challenge before this one. I'm not gonna tell what it was since I want to do it later. The problem is that I lost 4 hours of my life in a single spot. First, my recording corrupted, and the last save that I could load was like 20 minutes before the recording even began. On my second recording, I recorded in HEVC. The thing is, my computer can decode it, and the last one, I forgot quick save and lost around 10 minutes when load in a previous save. At that point, I was frustrated, and the nature of the challenge wouldn't help going forward. For mental health reasons, I decided to store it. I will come back for it later. Now, I need a new idea for a video. Preferably, something that is simple, stress-free, to perk me up a bit. I have an idea. In today's video, I present you, can you beat Fallout New Vegas with no perks? The rules. I need to finish with no perks. Difficulty on very hard and hardcore. No major glitches or exploits. This one is simple, isn't? Let's start then. Waking up in the doctor's bed, I decided to name myself John Lightjoy and try to make myself look like him as well. Why? Because I'm just a regular, everyday, normal guy. For more realism, I pick my special pretty standardly. Dr. Mitch agrees with that. For tag, I choose powder, speech, and explosives. No traits. While I do the tutorial, we need to think about a build that is still good even without perks. Melee and armed are out of question. They rely in a lot of perks. This, and I don't want to do a close range challenge 3 times in a row. The same is true to critic. It needs the perks to even exist. And my 5 luck doesn't help. It sneaks better with crit perks, especially the ones who increase the critical damage. Energy weapons would be a good choice, if it wasn't for ammunition. Since I always play on hardcore, one of the features in this mode is that now ammunition have weight, and energy ammo weighs a lot. Now, the last two are ballistic guns and explosives. And since I never do a explosive build, I'm gonna go with that. Now that is solved, I will do Ghost Town gunfight. Ringo told me to ask Sunny Smile support in the upcoming fight. She agrees and asks to convince the others around town to help as well. After recruit Trudy, we just need to yeah, that's a problem, since I must choose a perk, unlike in Fallout 4. I'm gonna use console commands to remove the perks. This will only happen in the level up perks. Others like from implants, challenges, or learn from other means are not allowed to be removed by a console. I need to work around to not get them. If for some reason one of them are unavoidable, or I screw up and get one and don't notice, the challenge will be considered a fail.
All right, pickings were getting slim.
Right now, I'm using a bit of guns and explosives. The only thing good about a perkless run is you don't need to follow a specific build, because all of them are shit. Cleaning the road for Ranger Jackson, near to the Mojave outpost, I was going normal with my life when I saw this on the corner of my screen. Usually, I don't even bother with those challenges, but this one is different. Beside XP, you gain Death Lord as a reward, and Death Lord is a perk. So, not only I need to complete this challenge, but I need to do this killing less than 200 enemies. Now 150, and I only visit the southwest part of the map. Like I said, this run was a last time inclusion, so I didn't make any fancy planning beforehand. Now I need to adapt and be careful onwards. With this, I finally rescued the deputy. I was just waiting to get more speech. I retake the prison. Actually, I watched the NCR retake the prison. The same thing with Good Springs. Close call, Ringo. I'm only killing those who are extremely necessary for progression or who stands on my way. We open exception for Swanwick, of course.
They hardly even know how to fight.
They hardly even know how to fight.
I think they hardly know how to fight. The furry tried to teach me some lessons. I don't know what to reply, and when I got nothing to say, I usually talk about the weather.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
In Novak, I asked Manny Vargas where Benny went, but he wants me to claim the Repcon facility in exchange for the information. I don't kill anything that I don't need to. Thankfully, he don't have a password in his computer, and we can get the information there. This would be completely different if he used today's sponsor, Common Sense. I helped Bond to avenge his wife and get the first recon barret. I'm gonna use it for now, but I really don't think this is an improvement. Now I have incredible 8% to score a critical hit. I can't have Bone as my companion. Every companion in the game grants you a temporary perk while he's in your party. Technically, the perk is not yours, but I'm using the logic that nothing can appear in the perks tab in the Pip-Boy. Continuing to Boulder City, I learned that Benny went back to the Strip. While I was there, I solved the problems with the cons and the NCR peacefully. Usually, I do all the quests around Freeside before I do the credit check, but this time, I'm without patience, so I just pass by. Now inside the Strip, I go directly to the tops to face Benny. I convince Swank to isolate Benny from his bodyguards. Now he's waiting on the room. I have things to settle with him. I decide to disarm the bastard and got his gun. You want some more of this, bitch? Back the hazy. We could do this all year long. In a poetic justice, Benny perished after got shot in the head by his own gun. I don't think Dr. Mitchell can save this one. With the platinum chip in hands, I'm approached by Furious and Kuta, inviting me to meet the furry master. He's telling me this while a soldier is right behind him. The soldier tells me that the ambassador have business to discuss with me. But just like everyday normal guy, I'm in the hands of the big corporations. That being said, today I will join Jane and Marilyn to become Mr. Howell's personal bitch. He even said that he's impressed with my dedication to the job. Yo, what can I say? It's just another day in my life. I'm up in the morning, in bed at night. To be productive at work, I gotta be arrested. I bargained with him for a bit to raise my salary. Like every boss, he showed me the incredible things that he gained and even promised a better life if I work harder. And he directed me to another job. This one, to infiltrate Caesar's camp. Mr. House understands my secret to be productive, so he gave me a private room as well. One problem that I'm having is every time I open the game, if I click continue or load to save, the game starts a eternal load screen. So I need to start a new game and then load the save. Thankfully I ditched that challenge, or else I would kill somebody. Before I go to the fort, I want to get the mysterious magnum, and the best way is to start Talent Poke quest. I could simply get the quest and talk directly to the lonesome drifter, but no, I decide to talk to every single one of the candidates.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Ouch, that hurts. Like that time in grade 3 when a girl called me stupid face. She really hurt me. Why would she call me stupid face? Is my face stupid? How's that even possible? A person could be stupid, but a face? That's impossible. And the problem with that is now I have to end his contract, talk to James Garrett, and he has a quest of his own. But he's not alone. No. He has a sister whom gave quests as well. In no time at all, I was doing all the quests around Freeside. I can't, man. My attention span is worse than out of goldfish. At least this tension gave me some caps. I convinced Osiris to hand all his money. With this, I level up and struggle to put console
How are you?
commands.
I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
Once at the King's HQ, the wannabe Elvis wasn't at his stateroom, so I went to his bedroom while feeling defeated. Yes, I play this game so much that I know the way to the king's room like the palm of my hand. I don't know what is Peter's problem with the NCR, but it's so bad that the king's member teleport just to tell he's doing shit again. After I rescued the baby boy, all five of us stood there, staring at each other in awkward silence, until I level up and use this as an excuse to leave the place. Before I go to the fort, I buy a new grenade launcher and some ammo, spending all my savings. I don't have high luck to have the perfect hand in blackjack most of the time, and gambling become, well, a gamble. With everything in hand, I can finally go to the fort. Oh, I almost forgot. With everything in hand, I can finally go to the fort. I spoke to Caesar to get the platinum chip back, tested my new toy, didn't get disappointed. I used my dynamite for something else than put in someone's pocket, and insert the platinum chip. On my way out, I just run back to the entrance. The less I stay here, the less chance of me getting a fresh batch of side quests out of the blue. I return to Mr. House and tell him the job is done, and in the near future, all jobs around the street will be done by a robot, even the entertainment one. You don't believe in the last part? The most popular game is Fisto. I mean, we all love Fisto, and this proves more my point. Must be so good that Mr. House technically have dual sex lives. I bet that in a month I'll be one as well. With this existential dread, I decide to rest, alleviate the stress and prepare for my next task.
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet? Okay, no rush, but the sooner the followers can learn about Mr. House's technology, the better.
Now, the next step is convince the boomers to strike the right part of the dam. I can't just kill the leaders to neutralize the threat to House's interest. But before I even think how I'm gonna deal with them, I need to meet the guys first. They are a very reclusive group, and don't care how much they have to spend to keep outsiders away. When passing the barrage, my main strategy is to run in a straight line, hugging the walls. Always worked, well, most of the time. But I got stuck in a rock, and because of that, I survived and become just a danger-free walk to the gate. After I got to the gates, some of them want to blow me right away, but Raquel invited me to meet a leader. With a little chat with Pearl, I realized something. They are ignorant to the outside world and defend the frontier with deadly force. They are extremely xenophobic, think everybody outside is a bunch of savages. They have a bunch of weapons, especially explosives, and just want a reason to use it. Fuck enclave, we found the last hope to America. I decided to have the boomers as allies, not only for the support at the dam, but because, like I said, they have a lot of explosives. I mean, they have a fucking ton of them. But to get their trust, I need to help around. My first task is to repair some solar panels. With the job well done, I take another as exterminator and solve the problem with ants invasion. It's not a good idea to kill them with explosives. So I use the sonic emitter to kill them fast, finishing the job. I get a job to help Jack to find his 4chan girlfriend. I don't know which group they met, and I think I don't want to know. After solving the respective problem, getting the approval from Pearl, and the payment for Janet, the two lovers are ready to meet. Sorry to interrupt the meeting, but I'm kinda in a hurry. I don't have a girlfriend, my hand's my own lover. What? Shut the fuck up, Loyal. With the extra medicine from the level up, I can bring the free healthcare to those who don't have more money. This one is just poor. This one? His health insurance don't cover the treatment. This last one? He's just call an ambulance. You know what is my reward for completing these complicated jobs for them? That's right. Nothing. They think they don't need to pay immigrants to work for them. Goddamn! America will be in its former glory in no time if they depend on those guys. Now it's just to complete the law request. Well, I need first to get a rebriefer, since I want it. But I don't have enough science, not even the magazine. So to pass his speech check, I need to level up. And to level up, I need to do some quests. I helped a veteran sniper to overcome her trauma. Helped Alice with some bureaucratic problems. On my way to work, I got myself in a gangster shootout. Since I have 50 skills on medicine, I was the responsible for the first aids and what I saw shocked me. There he was, my friend, dead, and had nothing that I could do. So in a rage-induced blindness, I killed every one of the attackers. If you wonder why he has been close, it's because I got his while collecting debt to the Minecraft brothers. I felt bad, so I gave him new ones.
With the caps I've got. Would have been more fun fighting it out, though. See you later, kid.
Careful, he has a bomb! You fine, lady? I finished completing some quests that I forgot to complete, level up and put in the necessary science. I now can get the rebriefing and get the plane out of the water.
If I could take you up in paradise up above, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love.
I missed the plane at first, well, I have a hard time opening my eyes on the water. Now, everything is right, I can return to Loyal and Pearl and get their assistance in the upcoming battle. Before I return to Mr. House, I watched a school presentation from a kid and get an A+ on his little quiz. Have you ever wondered how many people they might have killed? And how many of those were just bystanders? But I digress. I also passed by Walmart in the guns section to get some more ammunition as well. Now back to Mr. House, he asked me to deal with the omertas. This one gonna be fun.
You know you want a piece
Sweetheart,
of this?
I already
Give
blew
me
your
some
back.
sugar.
Interpret as you will. What the hell? I think this place cursed.
You know you want a piece of this. Give me some sugar.
Yep, I'm out. In another day, I returned to this part. Yeah, I didn't forget what I saw. Dealing with the omertas should be easy. Emphasis on should, because this day, those guys gave me a hard time. The first time, I forgot to record losing like 10 minutes. Thankfully, I realized it fast. I looked in the interest of Gamora's and gave another try. The things went smoothly. I canceled Torque's contract and asked him to destroy the guns. I deal with Clandence as well.
All right, give me the tapes and I'll leave. I'm going a long way away from Vegas, but you better hope that you and I never see each other again.
If you are wondering how I got a grenade inside the casino, it's because Clandence conveniently have some with him. Here, where the things start to get sour. I talked to Cachino and told this fucker that we are ready to face the bosses. There, I tricked Nero to kill Big Sol and kill him after. Of course, I kill Cachino later. Once I return to Mr. House, he's still in a conversation like the Omertas is still conspiring against him. At first, I thought that I need to let Kachino leave. Fortunately, my quick save was before his explosive departure. I let him leave, return, and still nothing. Big Sal have the password for his computer in his corpse, so I tried to see if you access the computer the thing would solve. Needless to say, but it wasn't that. At least I discovered a new way to deal with Torque. After some time pleading to a face in a monitor to unbug himself, I decided to give a look in the wiki, and there it was, the bug and the solution. To solve this bug, I need to go before I kill the leaders and ask a bunch of crap to Mr. House about the Omertas. But my quick save is after I kill them. I was ready to start the quest all over again when I realized I have a save right before face them. When I saw this, I almost came on the spot. Asked the receptionist to watch my stuff, made all the stupid questions, returned, killed them all, Kachino included. I returned to Mr. House and it worked. In this game, shit happens all the times and you learn how to deal with. Regular, everyday, normal fucking bullshit. Now Mr. fucking House want me to kill a bunch of guys in metal armor and futuristic weapons alone. The guy was supposed to be like a mailman. I arm myself. When I saw the little faces, I take him and shoot. It's clear that I can't take them. For now at least. If you can't beat them, join them. Now I have to make a new family under a new house. I deal with the ranger. I stay a good time staring at Fat Man, seriously considering to get it. But that wouldn't be super overkill. I get all the missing patrols holotapes. Face my first hit squad while getting the scouts reports. It took me some attempts, but I end up being victorious. Now, I need to get all the parts to air system. Next to Vault 3, while firing some fiends, I think that I accidentally load some flashbangs in. Every shot, a new therapy in my eyes. Getting all the parts for their stupid air system, I'm ready to join those assholes. The game is taunting me. But for that, I need to hijack a radio station. I guess. I knew in advance that I wouldn't have enough science to repair Honda. So I talked to the misfits and convinced the squad to work like a squad. On Big Mountain, kill a Night King and got Annabelle. Enter in the building, repair Honda. Ugh. I'm not gonna level up just for that. But I know another way to get plus 10 science. If you are idolized by the followers of the apocalypse and accept to join their cause, Julia gave you a jacket with plus 10 medicine and science. Now, it's just to be idolized by them. The fastest way is to donate medical items to her. The problem is, this needs a lot of medical supplies. I'm lucky that I'm limited to the amount of chems that I can use, so I have a bunch on me. I got reputations and gained the jacket, return and repair Honda. I hijacked the radio station and left Raul to rot in here. Forever. I was supposed to finish the Brotherhood questline and learn the power armor training, but it's a perk. At first, I thought that I could finish the quest and don't get the power armor training, but no. Even though I'm not a Brotherhood member, I learned to love those guys. Well, I have a job to need to be done. I got Nolan's keycard, from Edgar and Lars as well. Yeah, I'm referring them by the first name. We are family now. With a lot of grief and an overwhelming amount of emotions arriving, while I contemplate the options, and then I confirm. I'm not a monster. I might have to leave them, but at least I will say goodbye. Goodbye, Target. Goodbye, Lorenz and crew. Goodbye, Isban. Goodbye, Hardy. Goodbye, Schuler. Goodbye, Torres. Goodbye, Ramos. Goodbye, family. Goodbye, family. Farewell, Brotherhood of Steel. I finished the House Always Win 5 with 184 kills. Oh fuck. Thankfully, the next two parts don't require any killing. My next step is to protect President of the NCR, Mr. Kimball. For this, I stole the detonator from a fake engineer and disarmed a bomb from the President's Vetabird. I present the proofs to Grant. As a result of that, we will have a ranger killed alongside of the suspect, and while the President passed by, another ranger dies from a sniper, and the shooter is killed right after. What a fucking disaster.
Good job today.
Are you sure?
The president out safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you. You have my thanks.
Returning to House, he wants me to hijack a station to energize his killing machines. In the way there, I got ambushed by another hit squad. I don't get more kills to my name, so I lured them to El Dorado substation, so the soldier stationed there could kill them. I helped a bit. Just a bit.
Look all you want, just don't mess with any of the equipment. The control room's off limits, and so's the enclosure.
No problem, mate.
Over here!
Using a staff boy so I don't get detected, I bugged the system. The last mission is to fight in the second battle of Hoover Dam. I'm gonna need to prepare myself. For this, I went to every vendor who sells 25mm grenades. I went to Silver Rush, the Boomers, and the Gun Runners to get as much ammunition I could. But then I thought, there is another ammo vendor in the game. I know one. Speak with Quartermaster Bardon, we'll see if he sells. Holy shit, we have a stock for life now. But my preparations are not ready yet, no. Since I'm probably gonna die in the battle, I decided to do some things before, like have sex. Last time I had sex was in 2003. I'm ashamed to admit, but it wasn't free. And still there is no glove from Sarah's room. Wait, doesn't Mr. House have a collection of this? To impress my employer, and to try to convince him to not send me to certain death, I'm gonna add a new rule. I need to collect all snow globes around Mojave. In the worst case scenario, I postpone my demise. The next one in Jacobstown. Get it? I collect all the snow globes already. There is nowhere to run now. Telling House I'm ready to battle, he sends me there in a heartbeat. But he tries to give me some solace, telling that he will send a security to have my back. Right at the start, the so-called robot with 235% increased combat effectiveness got destroyed. Mr. Houses ripped me off. Now I'm truly dead. My last hope is to run. On the office, I convinced some soldiers to get out of the way and upload the charlatan to the panel. He gave me a paper and saying with these exactly words, NCR unconditional surrender. On my way to activate the switch for him, I see he is now able to do mitosis as well. Surfacing to action, now is just... Now? You guys are late. Hey, guys? Oh, fuck. For some reason, those secret rooms wiped the floor with the Centurions. I hate you, House. On Delegate Camp, I killed the Praetorians easily. Now it's just me and the legate.
Enough. I shall make a cape of your skin, and your skull, it shall sit by my side, mute, watching as my armies march west. I shall honor your last words, and face you alone as you request. No man will say I refused your challenge. Another.
Now the fight can properly start. I convince him to face me like a man. He obliges, and I run. At this point, when I get into a fight, I usually leave on a stretcher. My strategy is to run while I shoot. He's faster than me, so I use the terrain to my advantage. He later runs like a coward that he is. I take the opportunity to use my secret weapon. I miss some shots. I blame the crippled arms. But this one I can't miss. Hello from the boomers. Now with the death of the legate, I can make the NCS surrender and
Make a deal then. All right, let's hear it.
House! So now we need to kill the general. I said the general. Talking to House, we finish and conclude that you can beat Fallout New Vegas with no perks. This was fun. I mean, we have explosions, so of course it was fun. Perkless Run is a real challenge, and really sucks to not be able to have any. Usually I get excited when I level up, and get the option of a perk, but in this run, it was a nonsense. Just because I need to use the console, and then I never put the right command first try, or second, or third, or fourth, and now I hate Mr. House even more. Well, if you have an idea of challenge that might be interesting, leave a comment and I will definitely see it. Any suggestions and critiques are welcome as well. My name is Janjai. I hope you have the day you deserve, and see y'all folks.